Our basic philosophy regarding partnership development has been focusing completely on the relationships.
Our basic system for communicating with people is using TNT. So we use that to keep pretty much a list of all of our contacts. And then within that, we have tasks that we set up. And then we also make sure to keep pretty detailed history. So whether or not something has been a task, if we get a communication from someone that is on our contact list, we log it in the history. And so we're able to keep a pretty detailed account of if we have a phone call or an email, just write down what we heard from them or what we told them if it was a communication to them. And then we were able to keep track and look back and see what we have been communicating back and forth with those people about.
Yeah. In addition to that, we also try and set up recurring tasks for all of our partners, prayer partners and financial partners, as well as anyone else that we feel like we should have a regular contact with. And this could be anywhere from 1 to 4 months or so. And every time we complete it, we edit the history, so we log what happened, whether it was a call or an email or a Skype call, and then TNT automatically sets up our next task for 1 to 4 months out.
And we generally, our way that we communicate with people, we just do little bits every day. So it's a lot less daunting when you look at it as, oh, I have an email or 2 or 3 to write today, than I have this list of 25 things that I have to get done. So we just try and do little bits at a time whenever we have the time. And if we have a whole day with nothing to do, then we get a big chunk done. But these partner contacts, every 1 to 4 months, we do everything from thank you notes to emails to Skype dates, phone calls, and we try and vary it. So we have a system right now with each of our partners. Every other contact is a written thank you note, and the ones that are in between that are emails. So we're varying between them so that people get a written thank you note, which is still seen as pretty, I don't know, people really appreciate that, I think. But then with the email, the benefit of contacting people via email is the immediacy of being able to respond. So when we're contacting people, we're asking them what's going on in their lives, just pretty much focusing on them, not necessarily sharing what is going on in our lives since they get our newsletters and our prayer updates, but focusing on what's going on with them. And we have been asking for prayer requests, and we've actually had a pretty good response with asking for prayer requests via email. We've gotten responses from people and are then able to put them into our prayer calendar that we have for our partners and pray specifically for those requests and let our partners know that we are praying for them, which I think is very important. The emails that we write, I was at first very daunted. I don't tend to write emails quickly or write notes quickly. And so for me, I've gotten a lot better at it, just writing very short emails and just keeping in contact and being more of a dialogue back and forth than writing a big long email with all of the newsy information. So just showing people that you're thinking about them and sending a short email has really worked quite well for us as we're in this PD phase.
We've also found that people appreciate a short email more than a long one.
Yes.
They're much more likely to read and respond to a couple lines than a whole newsletter kind of length email. So we try to just keep it short because that's really where our partners would want to be contacted or how.
Mm-hmm.